Hey guys, yesterday I shared a quiz about how hard it is to express ourselves and speak our truth. So many of you have chosen many options, if not all the options. You might have grown up silencing parts of yourself, whether it is from fear, shame, or guilt, because it feels unsafe to speak up when others doubt you. It can feel like you know you have to be silent because you're being invalidated, you're being misunderstood when you're trying to speak. Maybe your truth is being downplayed, or they did not care about what you have to say. Sometimes you might have gotten punished for speaking, for not staying quiet at all. Maybe they were too critical of you. Maybe they judge you too harshly for what you're saying and how you're saying it. It was so easy for them to dismiss uh, and ignore your voice. So you might have not felt this importance to speak up because they always made it about themselves and their voice. So it's so easy to feel ashamed. It's so easy to feel frightened, uh, and 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 feel judged when these things happened. So there is nothing wrong with feeling this way. But I'm here to remind you that your truth, it did not disappear. It just got buried under that fear, under that mind fog. Sometimes we feel so confused about what our truth really is because there is a lot of confusion, there is a lot of self-doubt about what we are thinking, what we are feeling, because it has been dismissed so much. It has been rejected for so long. So we start doubting ourselves. We feel so confused and our head is full of mind fog because we always kept telling ourselves that I don't have permission to speak because of what happened. So today we are going to do a little exercise, not to force ourselves to be perfect, to be perfectly healed, but to be present with our wounds regarding our voice and expressing our truth. Because perfection, it's not our goal anymore, because you don't force yourself to heal because you're not broken in the first place. You don't have to beat yourself up for feeling perfect, being perfect all the time. It's okay that you're wounded, but you might be feeling broken, but you're not. It's okay to have these wounds and to nurture them. It's always okay. And there is nothing wrong with acknowledging the rawness of what happened that made you feel guilty for having your voice, for having your truth. You don't have to dismiss what happened as false and how much uh, your truth was silenced back when it all happened. It's okay to tell yourself that I'm ready to acknowledge how this silence has protected me and how much it hurts to be silenced. You can tell yourselves that I'm ready to explore what I have lost by staying quiet. You might have lost so much for being quiet. Maybe so many of your needs were not met because you are silent. Maybe you are not where you are because you are silent. So you can tell yourself that I'm ready to explore what I have lost by staying quiet. You can also tell yourself that I'm ready to understand what I needed to say back then and even now. We can sit with this for however much long as we need, because we are not rushing ourselves to, feel perfect. We are not doing that because there's a lot that comes up when we are trying to ask these questions to ourselves, like, what had happened and how it had happened, and what we have lost. When we are asking these questions, so much comes up. If so much comes up, you can write it down. You can take your time to write it all down. You don't have to rush through this process, because what comes up is so important. Your voice is so important. um, so take your time before going on to the next step. So the next thing is to meet the version of you that went quiet. I want us to give ourselves the permission to feel and remember our truth. For moments when we are surrounded by disbelief, judgment, or dismissal, and you wanted to reclaim your truth so badly, and pushing through all that doubt, all that shame, to move towards your guilt can be a bit of struggle. You might be feeling so tight within your body. Maybe your jaw is so clenched. Maybe your throat is so stuck. Maybe your chest feels so tight. So it's okay to sit with that tightness, and you can tell yourself that I see you. You did not do anything wrong. You are just protecting yourself. I'm listening to you now. I'm here with you now. You're safe with me. What do you want to say now? I want to hear it. You can tell yourself that I did not deserve what had happened. My voice, it matters. My truth, it matters. My voice is a part of my wholeness. I carry the voice of every age I've ever been. I'm slowly, fully reclaiming it. I don't need to be absent to what I have to say. I can feel safe within my body to start expressing myself more authentically and fully. Because I am not born silent. I am free to express my truth more freely and loudly. It's okay for me to take up that space for voicing my needs. I am no longer judging my voice for what I'm saying and how I'm saying it. I don't want to be self critical. I will fully feel into my words, all my emotions, with all my emotions. I am not afraid of being punished or criticized for speaking up. Because what had happened, the punishment, it cannot dictate whether I should speak up or not, because that punishment was wrong. I no longer want to withhold my truth. I no longer want to hold myself back for speaking up. I want to be liberated. I can let myself feel liberated. I will let my voice be guided by my soul. I can fully trust in my wisdom to say what I needed to say. I will allow my authentic voice to shine through and be guided by my higher self. I will embrace the flow of inspiration and let my words resonate with my truth and my clarity. If any of these affirmations resonated with you, I have a resource for you. I have 300 affirmations you can speak to yourself to reclaim your inner truth. I can link it down below. So when you're reclaiming your truth in the face of fear, threats, or violence, affirmations become more than just powerful words. They become anchors, lifelines, and quiet declarations of unbreakable core, your unshakable truth. These affirmations, they are written to honor your courage, your dignity, and your sovereignty, especially in times where you may have felt unsafe, unseen, or silenced. These affirmations, they are written to help you reclaim your truth in the midst of fear, shame, and guilt. They are invitation for you to come back to your wholeness, not by fixing yourself, but by accepting, embracing, and loving every part of your truth and your voice.